date.
Are we on now? Is it?
I believe
live?
so.
You guys hear us?
Always got to test out the microphone. Make sure I actually did it correct.
3 minutes late. He's working on his thing.
I know, Steven. I'm sorry. I got distracted.
Working on what? What is it?
I don't know. Something that's broken that's not mine that I need to fix somehow.
I was busy sharing your live stream to the Facebooks.
Ah, the Facebooks. Granny, I'd gladly swap you the heat for the cold because I prefer the cold. Nobody got time for this heat nonsense.
Oh gosh, now I'm already behind on the chat.
OG Mikey's RC room, welcome. RC Granny, of course, welcome.
Scoobers.
Jermaine.
Andy.
Eric Stockton. Vinnyland, of course.
Dot Master. Yep, Vinnyland. Oh, something happened.
And then you go and break it. Good job.
Something happened.
You broke the chat.
Eric, did we say hi to Eric already? Steven.
Yes,
AZ. Desert Rider. Or should I say troublemaker?
Why is he a troublemaker?
He and Dub are like the #1 goat offenders.
Goat offenders.
They are.
More like goat supporters.
Nothing stock.
80 in Southern Tennessee. Yeah, but Steven, if it's 80 in Southern Tennessee, what's the humidity?
Blech. That's what it is.
It's probably like 200%.
Jermaine. What's up? Voodoo. What's up? OG Mikey's RC.
Why is this not connected anymore?
All right. Welcome everyone to the live. Glad you're here.
Yes.
We've missed you the last couple of weeks. I've been going into withdrawals for the lives. We've been a bit busy.
Yeah, just a little bit busy getting the race van together, the locker in the Tacoma, sliders on the Tacoma.
Father's Day.
So, and then go figure, next weekend there won't be a live.
Yes.
Because I will not be here.
Waffles will be you'll be driving back.
Yeah, I'll be. And before anybody says it, no, I will not start a live in my car. Because I have to pay attention while driving, which is something that nobody does anymore.
Oh. Should we introduce where is Pancake? Where's Pancakes?
Oh, I had him hidden for the video because I wanted to have his release date on the live.
MK sent us a goat.
No, my chair.
So
see?
we do. We have Pancake's a goat.
A goat. There.
So he'll hang out with us today for the goat. Let's see here. Why don't you describe what it is? Because I know you don't know what it is that you're working on, but why don't you tell everybody a little bit about what you're doing?
Okay, so it's plastic. It's 2-wheel drive. My buddy bought it, crashed it immediately, took it apart, tried getting parts for it. So I'm supposed to fix it, but the only things so far that I'm seeing is wrong with it is it's just taken apart. So just going to put it back together and see what happens.
David, glad you're here from the beginning.
Oh, AZ Rider wants it back into the face.
Oh, 815 crawlers, welcome.
There you go. You must behave.
Kaden, welcome. Nothing stock. What up?
Granny says he'll still get us a live goat.
Okay. I think Caden said he knows what this is. Is that what you're saying, Caden? This is no, it's not an SCX. Oh, no. No, never mind. I'm catching up, Caden.
Well, here. It is a Horizon Hobby Amp MT. Whatever this is. 10 scale 2-wheel drive monster truck. Priced at $140. Pre-installed dynamite 20 turn motor. Wow. Waterproof electronics. I shall be the test of that. Fully upgradable. I shall also be the test of that. Oh, all these. So I've been missing a bunch of screws.
Yeah.
I just found them. Too bad I've been using my own.
So Voodoo says that you have inspired him to build his own hauler rig.
Nice. Love me some
haulers.
Well,
his a second one.
Even better.
Yeah. Send us some pictures, Voodoo. Waffles did a viewers rides video, and we want to do another one. So if you email in pictures, then we can put it in the next video.
Yep.
That he does.
I really enjoyed it. It did not get as many views, but that's not the point of it. The point of it is to appreciate other people's creativity and to see what other things other people can come up with to possibly give me or anybody else ideas. So I'm going to keep doing it just because, well, I can.
Brother Bob, welcome.
Brother Bob. Oh, Steven now says chickens.
You guys, I don't think you realize we live in a city. I think we're zoned for chickens, but I am not a bird person, so I'm not going to take, well, other than our hummingbirds.
Yeah, we're zoned for chickens. We're not zoned for goats.
No goats, no pigs, nothing like that.
But what the city doesn't know.
No, shh, knock it off. There's going to be a goat that shows up at this house. And that's just animal abuse. Easy, I would love to know whose beards are similar.
Mine and the goats.
Oh.
Here, even better.
True that.
Oh, no, I combed it this morning. So.
All right, Voodoo is thinking about starting his own YouTube channel.
Do it.
Any friendly suggestions? Just start it. Just start putting out videos, and then give us the link, and we'll share it on a live or in the channel. And just be true. Do you be true to what you want? Have a vision for what you want your channel to be, and then stick to it.
Yeah, and then stick to it. Definitely do it however you want to do it and whatever you're going to do. And don't try to do the same thing that everybody else does. Try and just be yourself, and everything will come from there. It's the best way to do it, because as everybody knows, I'm sure if you read the comments on the boat video, apparently I did it all wrong, and it was a horrible design.
There was one comment.
I know, but that one comment stuck with me.
No, it was one comment, and it was you have to. I say that I'm going to give you some advice that I don't follow. I get really riled up when people leave negative comments about my husband. But I don't get riled up enough to clap back.
Yeah, we don't respond back to the negative comments. There really is no point.
Yeah.
What is going on here? What am I doing wrong?
But it it's one out of many, so it's really with the boat that Waffles was doing, the whole point was to see if he could, he's not a boat designer. He doesn't know that dynamics or aerodynamics or water dynamics or whatever functions of a boat.
Well, I do. I just like I wanted a pontoon boat or a pontoon style boat, and I wanted to make it out of metal. So could I have 3D printed it or talked to somebody with a 3D printer to then 3D print it? Yeah. Did I? No. Certainly didn't. Because I wanted to see if I could make a metal boat float. And I did. And it drives. So that's the best part of it all. So yeah, if you're going to start a YouTube channel, definitely make sure that you do it how you want to do it and don't let anybody else tell you how to do it.
Dude, that's awesome. So his trailer is, or his hauler is about 2 feet long.
Nice.
Made some scale parts, 6 feet, a 6-foot gooseneck trailer.
Nice.
And he's going to send pictures. That's awesome.
Yes.
I agree. AZ Pancakes does need a neck chain now. For sure.
Oh, so I can bling it around?
Yeah.
Heck yeah.
No, I think he means just one for the goat, not so that you can wear it as a charm. What do you mean, AZ? We need some clarification.
How about both? A chain for the goat and then the goat goes on a chain.
Oh, okay. No, he did mean for it to be a charm. Okay. I think it just, the goat identifies as a chicken. It's fine. Yes, OG Mikey's RC. OG has great advice for you. Just let your channel be organic. Don't push it.
Yes. Yeah, don't really try to follow the trends, because if you think about it, everybody's doing the trends. So once you find the content that you want to make, then stick to it, be true to it. Sorry about that. And try to be comfortable with yourself. Because my channel didn't really take off until I actually started getting in front of the camera either.
Yeah. Girl, what's up? Aled, what's up?
All Aspects RC, hello. There's Aled. I knew he would come in. Okay.
RC Granny, I'm assuming you're asking about Dad, Father Waffles. He's good.
Ow!
Oh, he hit his knee.
Oh, I didn't like that kneecap anyhow.
Oh God. The party barge. Yes. We've been trying to think of a name for the boat. We need a name for the boat.
Okay. So
You know what? I think don't try to influence. Just have them give some names.
okay. All right. Notes page of the ones that I want to do.
RC Beagle, what's up? I'm definitely behind on the chat, so you guys bear with me. AZ, yes, happiness is contagious. So having a good attitude about stuff.
Yes, I may be monotone, but I try to be happy about everything that I can. Just gonna turn on.
Aled, are you asking about what he's working on? It says what kit is in front of you. Is it slash?
No, it is not a slash. It's a Horizon Hobby Amp MT, whatever that means. And of course,
all aspects. Hi.
All these batteries are dead. What am I supposed to do with this? I don't think
yeah, we have a couple people who just jumped on, so
wow, we're at 34.
You'll probably hear him tell what it is a few times. It's a RC that his friend bought a while ago that
he crashed
and he broke it immediately. And so he brought it over to Waffles to get it fixed. So we're in the diagnosis process right now, or have you
Well, I fixed it.
located the issue?
I just need a battery that works, but it has plugs that I don't have.
Well, what was wrong with it? Did I miss that part?
All the suspension is taken apart. This might work.
Oh, that it was just taken apart was
Yeah.
the issue. 815 crawlers, it's okay. Like, just keep going. He said he's working hard on his channel, but it's slow going.
It takes time. It honestly does take time.
Put your link in the chat.
Yeah, put your link in the chat and we will get everybody over there. Everybody, do it. Go watch. Oh. All right, there's a flashing red light.
Oh, flashing red light.
So we are making progress.
Get out and tinker. That is very clever.
This thing.
Easy Rider says we should name the boat Get Out and Tinker.
That is pretty good.
Go.
Oh, see that? I couldn't think of that last night.
I love it.
That's not bad.
We needed you. We needed you, AZ. I had faith.
I had faith too, but I still like.
Very quick.
There's
He's
one
very
that
clever.
There's one that I'm quite hooked on right now.
I like that one because it's the goat. It's the goat boat.
The goat boat.
The goat boat.
Is there anything to hold this battery down with?
WRC goat. Ooh, that's a good one too. Waffles RC goat. WRC goat.
Okay.
I knew you guys would come through.
I'm always worried about doing WRC because to have the actual WRC come after me.
Oh, what's that?
World Rallycross.
Oh, all right.
He doesn't have one.
Yeah, it is weird being in front of the camera. 815. You can do it. Just do it.
Honestly, I was really uncomfortable being in front of the camera, and to be honest with you, still kind of am.
Yeah. It's better now because after doing the lives.
The lives and doing so many of the videos for as long as I have now.
And all the like positive comments, and you guys have become like
Yeah,
our buddies. So it's easier to just talk to our friends on the videos now.
Yeah.
Ooh, that's a good one too, OG. He said to name the boat Twisted Metal.
Twisted Metal. That's
Yeah,
good.
that's a cool one. Sailing Steel. Waffles Sailing Steel. STEEL.
Hey, I know why he crashed it.
Thanks, RC Granny. RC Granny says 34 people watching, only 18 likes. Smash that like button.
Smash the like.
Share. Oh, David, yay. David fixed his Sen F450 mud truck.
Nice. Twisted Metal Express. Metal Goat.
Let's see.
High
Cyclone.
Earl. That's a weird name for a boat.
Cyclone RC. What's up? Nothing. So Alex is still working on those 18th scale die casts.
Yeah, he better be working on them.
Like you said, and his son just got he just got a 3D printer. That's cool. So you're printing some 24 scale obstacles. Ooh, what are you printing?
That's cool.
Alex? Twisted Metal Express. Love it.
Yeah, I like that one. Gotta start writing these down.
Yep. Yeah, it's the goat. Metal goat. I don't know where Deb is.
He wasn't feeling good yesterday. I do hope he's okay, though.
I don't know. He was feeling good enough to send me goat videos today on Instagram. Oh, all aspects. That is great advice. Focus on the love and your channel will grow. 100%. Steel floats. Love it. Iceman! What's up? Yeah, RC Granny, I agree. Alex's die casts are awesome. The good ship tetanus?
They didn't name it tetanus.
The good ship tetanus. I love. Ooh. How do we say? I gotta take some screenshots because you're not following through writing any of these things down.
Because I'm confused on what's going on with this thing. Oh, his batteries do work.
All right, I got some shots of some of the names.
Okay.
Love it.
So how many of these do we have to go through before I tell them what I thought of?
No, I think we have great ones from them.
This is true. That shows you how much she really likes the names that I came up with.
These are way better than anything you and I came up with.
I got it. Okay, how did he crash this now? This is gutless. Ooh, ooh. Oh.
All right, Voodoo's currently working on stretching.
Ooh, I'm already liking it.
Is it a Scouty body? Scout 2, maybe? Scout 2.
Yeah, Scout 2.
Scout 2 body.
To fit a 6x6.
6x6. Wow.
Heck yeah. Okay, well, this works.
Yeah, Deb wasn't feeling good yesterday. Hopefully he'll jump on. Your phone isn't hooked up. Text him.
Well, if he's not feeling good, I'm not going to bug him.
The fans have asked for Dub.
This one won't look good.
That's that you now Waffles just ate grass and weeds all day. You'd have a better budget for skill flotation devices. Ooh.
Apparently these are all charged, so.
OG's got to get back to working on his car. But he's leaving his phone and the TV watching for us. Thanks.
Thank you.
OG. What are you working on? Now that you're going to leave to go work on your car, what are you doing? What's your project?
Now you ask the questions.
Well, I didn't know he was working on his car before. Now I'm interested.
He said it earlier.
What?
He said he was working on his car.
Oh, listen. It's hard for me to keep up.
There's my battery. He doesn't get my battery. Okay. That was easy.
Yes. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Kaden, please send, still send pictures because Waffles will do another video. I'm gonna
Sorry.
teach him how to.
Sorry. Sorry.
I'm gonna teach him how to make a folder so that all of your pictures, we can keep track of the pictures we've already used. He has already used. And the pictures that haven't been used yet. And we'll just keep making videos as you guys send them in.
Yes, so Caden, yes. Keep sending stuff in. I will be doing another video. I love that. RC Granny. Dub is the goat father.
Alex is gonna go bug Dub.
Okay. Better
Dub
if
is
Alex.
the goat father.
Better if Alex does it.
I'll put it in the chat, Voodoo. Just give me a second.
Okay, I got you.
Okay. Waffles is putting it in the chat. I need a better proper upper for my phone.
Hold on.
Well, my tape idea is good. It's just not tall enough. I just need a ton. Waffles is going to engineer something for me. Click. I know, AZ. He hit, Waffles hit 9,000 followers this week. You're very, very proud of him.
Yes.
Took a while. You're kind of stuck for a little bit. It's fine. Why?
What is this nonsense?
Listen, it's very innovative. I need to be able to plug it in. Well, then I can't see the chat.
Hold on.
How am I supposed to keep up?
I'm not done. Trust the process.
It always happens like this. I question, and then, oh, look at you. And then it turns out being good.
See, it's almost like I know how to do stuff.
Thanks. Can I lift it up more? That way I'm not hurting my neck. Ooh, sorry about the noise, you guys. Just put it over here.
Now you can adjust it.
Thanks. Perfect.
AZ Rider, thank you. He became a member.
Thanks, AZ Rider.
You know, I miss that. You know, still here, wasn't able to say nothing. Eating these rib tips. Couldn't touch my iPad.
Andy, you're always having dinner. What time is it where you are?
He's East Coast.
Oh, that's why. How are the ribs? They sound delicious.
Wait, no. Are you East Coast or Michigan? I think I get that wrong all the time. 607 RC, thank you. Have I ever thought of making a 24 scale truck? Yes, I have thought about it, and no, I will not do it. I have sausage fingers, and I struggle with that little of an RC car. And the half-inch stock that I use, I don't think that would go all that well on a 24 scale. I know everybody wants me to build one of those little ones, but I tried with an 18 scale and it did not work.
Sorry.
Shh. Quiet on set. It didn't go very well. So Michigan, I knew it. So he's Michigan, not East Coast. Cheers. Loud noises. I think I got better in typing in phones now. I still can't.
Yeah, it's still a challenge here.
So it's 6:32. So you are East Coast time because we're 3:32. Yeah, the 24 scales are hard, but there it is. That's why I build big things like that. And I still struggle to get parts off of that too.
Do you see Waffles' new wall?
Oh, yes. I redid the wall. As you can see by the gap right there. Actually planning for the future now.
You have room?
Have room to grow. So that's why the mud trucks are back there. The semi's back there. And I still have 2 at work as well. The X-Max is at work. A wheelie chair.
I do. What's the micro B or T radio flyer from the soda can challenge?
I have no idea. AZ,
tell us more.
I need a little bit of an explanation here.
Joey.
Am I flying a soda can? Yeah. Joey's RC Life just got off work. Nice. RC Granny's is like the overachiever over here. It's Monday for him.
Right. That's Patrick's RC IFS has like 30.
1.4
by 5 screws. I'm still confused.
I first saw it right. I first saw it here. AZ, I'm very confused.
We've missed something.
I'm very lost.
For sure. So okay.
No, it's water. Okay.
So Waffles' plan was to fix the car on the live today. Done. Check.
Done and done.
Are there any questions that we have, either YouTube related or RC related or parts related, or is anybody new-ish and want to see any of the cars or any of the trucks? Waffles can go through and tell you parts.
Yeah, a little bit about them.
Do a little walkthrough on some of them.
All except for the Bronco. That one just stays up there. Except it's hilariously fast now. Because it's a Traxxas that I spent a lot of money on and then a lot of money upgrading it.
Well, still.
But now I've made it ridiculously fast and it's hilarious because it does wheelies. Does not crawl anymore. Okay, now he's saying he's evil. Hello from
it's all good, easy.
Techno Goat in Scotland.
MM7, welcome. MM7 WAB.
Wob. I haven't even made it home yet and still got to move my truck today. You're talking about 25 scale and Patrick's IFS 24 scale.
Oh, okay. Let's see, the first car you ever had. That's the Bronco. Just show it.
Okay.
It kind of inspired you to see if you could do the things. Do you need me to move?
No, I have to move the welder. Let me put this out really high.
Got it. Oh, I love it, AZ. The Radio Flyer Challenge is an imaginary contest that one of you will do, and then we can all turn soda cans into wagon bodies.
I am way too sober for this conversation.
I mean, what if you made soda cans into RCs? Like as a challenge. I know you can't weld on it.
Yeah, I can't weld.
But you can screw things to it. Yeah.
Okay, so this was the very first one. It's TRX4, at least what's left of one. The body and the frame are a TRX4. It has been quite updated and upgraded. It's got a Spectrum motor in it. Which one is it? This one is the 4000 kV, so it's not a crawler so much anymore. Got the ESC. I have replaced the links, the axles, axle housings, drive shafts, skid plate, wheels and tires, sliders, bumpers. Pretty much the only thing left on this thing that is Traxxas is the light controller, which doesn't work. and
Body.
the chassis and the body. That's about it. But this is what started me in the hobby, was this one. And then I realized how expensive it is to upgrade it, because I watched the big channels and they said use these parts. So I went with the cheaper side of these parts, and it was still ridiculously expensive. So I decided to make my own.
So this has inspired people. Nate, there you go. That's his first one. Let's see. Aled said he wants to see the EXO caged Jeep. Voodoo says the hauler is his favorite. RC Granny wants to know if you're using the Bronco in the speed challenge. And then which truck, MM7 wants to know this, which I think this would be cool. Which truck was the first you fabricated compared to the most recent one that you fabricated?
Oh, okay. Okay, that was a lot of stuff. Okay, so in order, we'll get the EXO cage Jeep down.
EXO cage Jeep, and then the first you fabricated compared to the last you fabricated. Ooh, a soda can tractor would be cool. Oh, yeah.
I don't know why that turned on.
Dotmaster says the trailers are what got you to the channel.
The trailers are what blew up the channel, honestly.
Yeah, the trailers really did. Well, the first video when you did that walk around, and then your hauler, and that black truck video.
Yeah, the black truck video. So, Aled, this is the EXO cage Jeep. It is the Injora Jeep, I'm pretty sure, or one of the cheap knockoffs. I then made the whole EXO cage, and this was basically my first attempt at a tube chassis, and it works, but it's very tippy, because apparently metal really high up makes it very tippy, and sometimes people are right. But this one was a lot of fun to make. I think this was the third one that I made. So that's this one. And no, the battery or the body doesn't come off of the frame. It's all bolted together. The battery permanently lives in here behind the seat, but I can get it out. I just have, or I could.
Oh.
Okay.
Look at that.
Yeah. The door does still somewhat open. This one's been rolled many, many times.
And underwater.
Yes, underwater a lot.
AZ bought a welder. Congratulations. Nice. Can't wait to see what you make. I'm still learning.
Okay.
How to weld.
So, the first one that I fabbed. No, mud truck.
Mud truck.
Yeah, mud truck.
Yeah, blue mud truck.
Everybody's seen this one. Been a bit of a staple on the channel. So the only thing Sen Racing about this is that part right there. Nothing else is Sen Racing. So this one I did spend quite a bit of time on. Yeah, you can see it. So this one I did the whole chassis, just my normal frames that everybody has grown to know. Added the drop chassis, the tubes and all that stuff, and then put a ridiculous motor in it. And apparently I broke another drive shaft in it. Oh, that explains this. I've been wondering why that's been sitting in the bed for like the last couple of weeks.
It's a drive shaft.
This one needs to be redesigned because the issue with it is that, can you guys see? Yeah. So the transmission output is right here, but the transfer case input is over here. So it's at too many angles. So I basically need to take this and move it over, get it more straight in line, which was what I corrected on the new mud truck,
The pink mud truck.
and that one hasn't broken a drive shaft at all.
And the chassis, like, this was the truck that I came outside and was like, what? Oh, something just happened.
You broke the already broken
Okay.
drive shaft.
I was like, what's happening out here? What's going on out here?
She had no idea what I was doing.
And he said that he was making his own chassis. I'm like, okay. And then there was a lot of colorful language for the he got most of the way through and then realized it did not fit, or I can't remember.
Gotta move pancake. So this is why there was a lot of colorful language. Here's the first one. And I did a full weld out on it, got everything ready, bolted up the axles to it, and realized it was too short.
Like the drop chassis was too short.
Yeah, the drop chassis was too short because it put this tire, without sitting where it is right now, the tires were basically right there and you couldn't turn it at all. So I had to make another one, but I kept this one to remind me, don't give up.
So that was the mud truck. And then now, let's see. Oh no, I'm very behind. Would you ever build a sand rail? You still need to show your most recent build, not the boat, but like he wanted to see what you start your first and then your most recent one. So it would be the
other mud truck.
Oh, okay. Oh,
yeah, because I was
now you can see the comparison. Would you ever build a sand rail truck? And what is the ultimate truck that you would love to build from scratch?
Sand rail, that would be kind of cool, actually. Basically, 2 buggy, solid axle rear end, IFS front. That would be tricky, but I think I could probably pull it off. And just have to get some big paddle tires. So this mud truck, I learned quite a bit from the first one. So the difference between that one and this one is this cage is much taller, or the drop chassis is much taller. So it makes this truck much taller, even though they have the same size tires. This one's a dually. Also learned from the other one that it needed right here sway bars, front and rear, to keep it from torque twisting every time I accelerate it. This one still does it, but not nearly as bad as the other one.
All right, Caden and Voodoo sent some pictures for you.
Nice. I will put them in.
The pink power, Ella, that's right.
Yeah, the pink, I knew that it was a brave choice, but I wanted it to be pink. But when I was building it, a lot of people in the comments said that the pink was too much. And I agree right there. That's too much pink. But I didn't feel like masking it all off just to paint it black, just to do that where you can't see it.
Pink was the overwhelm. Like we put it to a vote too.
Yeah,
when he was picking the colors for it, and pink was like the overwhelming.
It was the overwhelming choice.
Yeah, suggestion for it.
I think it looks really good. I like it. Even with the questionable way that I got the body.
Yeah, the pink looks so good on that one. I still think you should put pink like rock lights on it.
Yeah, I haven't done the lights yet. But I could put white rock lights on it and it would still just light up everything pink.
RC Granny says, yeah, you need to do another IFS.
I don't want to do another IFS.
Well, you have some projects going, so you don't have to worry about doing another one for a while.
I know. I have a few projects in the make. Well, I have two in the making that are coming up for the channel. So that Yeah, I have. Yeah, I got 2 coming up. And the IFS is just hard.
Holler, you want to show the holler? That's a fan favorite.
Yeah, the hauler, the hauler was my first like complicated build. And based on RC Fest, it's a very reliable vehicle.
David wants to know, did you see your, David says, did you see my part for my future build, Mr. Waffle?
Yes, I did. It's been a while and I need to go back and look at it, but I did see it. What was it? There's been a lot of things going on lately.
There's been a lot of things going on. He'll go back and take a look at it again.
So this one is the hauler. It is a 6x6. The bed does tilt. We broke it at RC Festival. We broke a light, and then my buddy crashed. And in here is where the battery and the power switch and all that stuff is. And under here is the massive amount of electronics in this thing. And it has axles on it that I am not happy with. And the trailer hitch that broke.
The trailer hitch.
That was the only thing that broke.
Yeah. So our friend Anna did the paint on this and made it look well patinaed.
Yeah,
so that's all custom paint. It's
she
awesome.
Did a great job on it.
And then Waffles used, what did you use to make the rust on the metal? Because this was a process too.
Yeah, so that was vinegar and salt and water that I sprayed on it and left it outside in the rain. So that it created the rust.
For a few days
until I got what I wanted. Then I brought it inside, dried it off, dusted it off, and then I sprayed clear coat all over it.
Yeah.
Just to keep it from going too much further.
You're missing a light.
Yeah, that was one of the things that broke.
Pay attention. So that was definitely one of the videos that got a lot of views for the channel.
Who was it? 815?
Alad wants to know if you have ever seen a 1-to-1 fully independent suspension mud truck.
A full IFS mud truck? No, here in the States they use solid axles, usually military axles, probably averages like the 5 tons. They'll use the 5-ton military axles and then just jack them up to the sky, just because IFS, in all reality, in the mud that they have down south, or in the down south east, kind of like southeast of the United States, like it's thick and an IFS would not hold up to it. But the joys of making your own RC, you can make an IFS mud truck. In fact, do it.
Voodoo says the hauler was the motivation for him building his hauler, but you said it was your second one, right? And then David said that's awesome. That's what brought him to the channel, and he is experimenting with his 6x6 because of that.
Yeah, just don't use those axles.
Oh, they want to see the orange one.
The Caprice.
Caprice.
Or Capri, however you want to.
Caprice.
So this is my only IFS vehicle that I have, other than the X-Max, which it's the IFS2 kit that I made to fit my own frame. So I made my own frame for it and just adapted it using like where you would put it on the element. Just made my own tabs and then big trailing arms this thing is a lot of fun. I do need to figure out with the radio link how to turn on the gyro and then how to set it up. Because this one has a gyro and this one needs the gyro because it is all over the place. But having it out in the desert, this thing was so much fun.
Yeah, I bet. It looks like a fun one.
Yeah.
I haven't driven this one.
Yeah, this one's a crashy boy.
MM7 wants to know, have you used MOA? He's building a 6x6x6 extreme recovery truck and tried using bare box X and prop shafts, but it drove him nuts. Gave up and changed to a triple motor 3X MOA SOA all wheel steering.
All right. So no, I have not done a motor on axle on any of them. So the original hauler, that one has TRX4 6x6 knockoff rim or axles. Don't buy them. Don't even go look at them. Just stay away from them. They are horrible. I had to flip the far rear one because the gears were wrong. It was just another front axle, basically. Had to flip it, make my own upper control mount links. The lockers wouldn't work in it and still don't work in it. I had to grind out the area to actually get the bearing to sit in it because the bearings for the carrier were too big. So they're horrible. The semi, on the other hand, that one is still a single motor, single transmission, but I'm running. So it's one motor, one transmission, 2 transfer cases, and each rear axle, the front rear axle is not a pass through. It just has another drive shaft. It has 2 drive shafts going to both rear axles. So each rear axle has its own drive shaft, which is why it has the multiple transfer cases. And I found that to be, sadly, easier than dealing with those stupid axles. So it was a challenge for sure because you have to get the right gear ratios, but I found that to be a lot easier on that. But I have not done a motor on axle yet.
Josh, welcome. Blue Dooley says that he wants to build a pontoon boat now. Thanks a lot. Okay.
You're welcome.
AZ says Zool 2 is in his future for sure. Now, I don't know what Zool means in the RC world, but Zool, to my recollection, is the demon from the Ghostbusters movie. So,
well, maybe that's in his future.
I don't know.
You never know.
Isn't that the name of it, you guys? Anybody, my Gen Xers? Isn't that the name of the thing in the
Red flatbed,
Ghostbuster movie?
10-wheel truck. Dang.
Dang is right.
Oh, there was a question. What's my ideal truck or ideal build?
Oh yeah, like what would be your dream one to do?
I don't know. Honestly, I really don't, because I loved building the semi. That was a lot of fun. It was very technical. It's very big, and I like the challenging builds, ones that challenge my skills, like the pontoon boat that you guys can't see because I'm not spoiling the paint job. So you have to wait for the video. But like the boat was a challenge, and I like to challenge myself, which I feel it's kind of why this channel does so well, honestly, is people like to see a challenge, to see something different, because it then inspires them to challenge themselves, which is what my goal is to do, is to challenge people to push their own limits, to try something new.
And why we love seeing all the pictures that come through, because it's so inspiring to see what people, like the creativity and what people come up with.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not tooting my own horn when I say I'm proud of myself with with the creativeness of my builds, but I know that there's a lot of people out there that have way more creative or just crazy builds compared to me. They're just, not into the social media or the YouTube, basically. Oh,
Okay,
the
I wasn't
Zool.
crazy.
No, okay. The Zool is the truck that the IFS2 kit came off of.
Got it. Well, I'm really proud of all of your creativity. You're super inspiring to me.
That's what we need to do, a video of you making an RC. I
am on the 1-to-1 channel. That's where they can see all of my expertise. My handing tools.
Yeah, the Semi was a complicated build. It does work really well. I've had pretty much no issues other than blowing up the... Okay, I've had a lot of issues with it. But I tried a dual motor setup, didn't work. Tried the dual motor setup again, didn't work. Tried a bigger motor, blew up the transmission. But, you know, it's all experimenting. Now it works really well. I had it at Vegas and didn't break a single thing. Yep, Alid, 100% correct.
Yeah, you can't. We're not going to spoil the paint job yet, Andy.
Yep.
You have to watch this week. Yep. Stay tuned.
You have to stay tuned, guys. No, I'm very happy with it. I think it looks really good. It's right down there, just out of camera shot. I put it there on purpose because I'm very happy with it and kind of in the middle of filming it too. So
RC time.
It does look good. When is the full size channel going to come online? I'm still working on the video for it. Probably be able to finish it this week, and then we have to start a new channel. When I do, I'll announce it on the Waffles RC channel so that everybody knows.
AZ likes that I knew the Ghostbusters were. That's all I have. I don't know anything about the RCs, so I just know I'm an elder millennial, Gen X cusp. So
she knew that this rule reference in the show gets better.
Now about our goat.
Here is our goat.
They want me to build a RC. Well, we'll see. I'm not saying no. I don't know how much welding I can do. I'm still super new. Maybe a tube chassis one.
That's the hardest one to do.
Okay, never mind.
With welding.
All right, then
a piece together.
A piece together one I could do.
Yeah, a bolt together one you could definitely do. Oh, so while we're showing off the firsts in the channel, I'll show you guys my first after I bought the Bronco. What was the first like independent build, I guess you would say.
We could get a piece together one to start doing a piece together one on the lives, and you can teach me how to do it on the lives.
Yeah, we could do that.
That would be fun.
So this was my first attempt at a piece together build. It has been changed quite a bit. This is like the third body that's been on it. It is just an SCX 10-2 frame with all cheap Amazon parts. This is before I realized that I could weld. So this came before the mud truck did. So I have some aluminum parts because I tried doing the rear control arms different because these are AR60 axles, which don't really like to go onto this frame. I didn't know how to make control arms very well for it. So this was my first experiment at a piece together one. But now this one's at the point where it, works, and that's not the front. That's the front. So it is a 4-wheel steer, and it does work. I kind of dropped it off the wall on Friday night, so I had to fix it again. But the issue with this one is the housing. Oh, sorry, Pancake. The issue with this one is these particular housings that I got. This is before I knew a lot about them. Since it's a straight axle, not a portal axle, these get hung up on absolutely everything. So eventually this is going to get different axles and probably just going to rebuild this entire thing.
So because it's a portal axle, it gets hung up on stuff.
No, it's a non-portal.
Non-portal axle.
The portal axles are the portals bring your hub down, giving you more ground clearance.
So it's not straight across?
Yeah, this
it
is...
It drops it down.
Yeah, just like your 4Runner.
Oh.
So you see how the axle is way up here, but the center of the drive
yeah.
is right there? That's what the portal is. The portal is the box on the ends.
So it's time to solid axle the big 4Runner and put portals on it?
You have the money. I'll do it.
His suggestion for everything when we talk about the big trucks
solid
is
solid 40s.
Solid axles and 40s.
That can cure
but the
everything.
axles and then portals is like that is not in the budget.
Honestly, it could cure everything in this world. Cancer, solid axle and 40s. Have a cold, solid axles and 40s. What other ones?
Yeah, the 1-to-1 channel will come.
Yes, it will come. I'm still working on the first video.
So Anna and I tried to film some stuff for the 1-to-1 channel. We just put some sliders on her 4Runner and painted them, and they came out really good, but our filming is really bad. So I don't even know if you can hear us talk through.
No, you
some
can't.
of it. No.
I checked most of the footage.
Because I'd
have to subtitle the whole thing.
Excited, but we can do a walk around on Anna's truck too, because we've done quite a bit of work on her 4Runner, and so we can put that on the 1-to-1 channel. But basically what we did with her sliders is there was like this, what do you call it, the foot plate, step plate on the top plate on the sliders. So we bedlinered her the bars for all the sliders, and then we taped it off, and we did the center section teal. So the bedliner's black, and then we did teal in the middle.
It does look really good because she has a lot of teal accents.
Her 4Runner is white, but it has some black accents and then some teal. Like she took off the emblems and made all of those teal. Her 4Runner looks awesome, and then a lot of the lights that we put on it can be set to teal. So that's kind of her theme, is like black, white, and teal.
Yeah.
So the foot plate on it is teal. It's really cool looking. I wish you could see it. But we're gonna do, like, I've been making parts lists of all of the things on our Tacoma and our 4Runner to do a walk around video. We just actually have to film it.
Yeah.
But the Tacoma is getting paint right now because it is a super white paint truck, and it has...
No, it's a horrible white paint truck. That's why they're having to repaint it.
Toyota had a recall on the paint, and we were just like waiting for our year of Tacoma to make it in, and it finally qualified. So it's at the body shop getting paint. Hopefully I get to pick it up tomorrow.
I doubt it. Okay. Yeah. Any plans on building something different, like a bulldozer or an excavator? I have thought of it. I have. Like I said, I have 2 more builds on the list right now. I think another complicated build for the winter time would be good. But I have been thinking something along the lines of construction equipment. That would be kind of funny. A sculpture for fun.
I'm going to run my first battery through this is AZ Rider. I'm going to run my first battery through my new car. Sadly, Waffles RC forced me to name it Little Waffle Goat until Mrs. Waffles allows us
to have our goat
named Chicken.
Chicken?
Support Radio Flyer Racing. Love it, AZ. Love it. Solid axle life.
Hello, Frank.
Bill, I think I missed you coming in. Hi, Bill. Oh, no. I bet Waffles
Did you just break Pancake?
No. No. He's fine.
That's it. You're a bad mother. You defaced our child. How dare you?
Pancake will be fine.
Yeah, I just broke its leg. It'll be fine.
It's a horn. Don't they shed their horns anyway?
Depending upon the goat.
It's still on there. It's just bent.
I'm telling MK on you.
MK made us the goat. Can I super glue it back together?
How
Bondo.
bad did you? No, we're
Don't
not.
touch. Be very gentle.
Be very gentle. Mm-hmm.
Jean, we like rock crawling as well. So the rock crawling is new to me, not to Waffles. He has been rock crawling since he's been crawling. And I'm just learning. And so we're light crawlers because these are still daily driver type vehicles.
Tell that to the step I did in the Tacoma. The hill climb step.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Where everybody said it couldn't be done.
Okay. Yes. It was so that was before it had its locker in it. So now it's got a locker.
Yep.
But it's still a daily driver, so we don't go too hard in them.
No, we can bring up the next
Daily
topic.
driver. I mean,
we can
it's
bring
what
up
it
the
is,
next
isn't it?
topic of let me buy a Jeep because I want a cheap Jeep so that I can really crawl it like I want to. Because I know I can't do that without breaking parts on the Tacoma or the 4Runner. Like, they're very capable and you can still have a lot of fun in them, but I want something that I can basically roll on its side and laugh.
Frank.
Yes, yeah. And she said, be very gentle after she broke it.
I don't want to break more.
See, now you've made everybody cry. How do you feel about this? How do you feel about yourself?
Poor Pancake, very guilty. I feel very guilty about Pancake. Which is why you cannot trust me with a live goat. So,
No.
see, I can't handle it.
That live goat would wind up sleeping in the bed and having burrito time like the dogs do.
And the kitties.
Yes, Alad, the goat's name is Pancakes.
Voodoo would like to know, what is the biggest hurdle you had to work through on your 4-axle tow truck?
On the semi? Biggest hurdle for me, honestly, it was the cab. Just sheet metal work. I'm not good at sheet metal. I think it looks okay. It could look a lot better. But the technical side of it, like all the drivetrain and everything like that, it was hard figuring it out. But once I figured it out, it went together. Like putting the drivetrain together was super easy. I think I did 2 videos just on trying to get the body to look halfway decent. But the Zach lift, that was tricky. Trying to get a functional boom to go up and down and have a wheel lift that folded out, that was tricky. Hold on, I saw something.
Something about...
You should come to the Bigfoot event in Cougar, Washington in July. What is the Bigfoot event?
It's a precision crawler.
Yes, to Bigfoot open house.
Goat tattoos.
Wait, what did it say about
MM7 said project idea for you both is use reduction box and reduction geared portals to make a precision crawler. And I don't know what a precision crawler is.
Oh, like the comp crawler.
That one?
Yeah, the Volvo. It's not like fully comp capable. It's still on the cheaper end, but it does have a gear reduction transfer case. So the front, I think, is 18%. It's an 18% split on the Volvo. I have noticed that I do want a bit more, so I'm going to wind up re-gearing and doing, what is it, overdrive gears on the front axle to get it up to 30%. Which from what I've read, that's about the same that what everybody does. So that's the closest thing that I have to it is a comp crawler. I will say it is my lightest RC that I have. So this one is, it is a, I am totally brain farting. I just wore the shirt yesterday. Black Sheep chassis. So it is.
Yeah, stick around here.
Oh, hey, it says it right on the side of it. So it is a carbon fiber flat rail chassis based kind of like, I don't know what it's based on, but there is a lot of adjustments for shock locations, control arm locations. It uses mostly SCX-10-2 parts like the skid plate. I did a small light crawler motor, so this thing is not fast. But when I talked to the guys at Black Sheep Chassis, they said that was the right way to go. You didn't want fast. It also does have brass weights in the front and not in the back. So the next step for this one is to re-gear the front axle to get it to about a 30% difference between the front and rear. But this is basically like a comp crawler, just I put a Volvo body on it instead of the same, the Power Wagon or the Willys Jeep. But this one is really light compared to all the other ones, I'll say that much. And it's very capable.
Buddha, did you send us pictures of the sheet metal rat rod too? Buddha said he made an all sheet metal rat rod themed body for his 4-wheel drive flatbed tow rig.
Nice.
Yeah, we want pictures of that too. Rat rod is definitely gonna happen at some point.
Yeah, that's on the list. I have plans, but also stuff is already in the works for that.
Bye, David. Frank, I saw you earlier. Hi, Frank. Can't remember if I said hi.
Later, David. Joshua, I still need to know about this Bigfoot event. And it's in Cougar. I'm going.
It's the wind.
Man, this boat looks good.
Yeah, Waffles loves rat rods.
Yes, I do. I want one in real life. Up at 45 feet. I guess I should show, because I haven't shown it, and it doesn't get much recognition anymore.
Where do you see the count?
Up at the top left.
Oh, on mine it says 20.
Yeah, you have to reload it.
Oh.
So when you came in, there was 20 people.
Oh.
There. So this one was the first very heavy build. So we'll get to all the fun stuff on the back. But I made my own chassis. This was the first dually that I made as well. This is the one that tows the gooseneck trailer. Then the cab just kind of falls off of it. But I did all the scale details. We have boxes, we have a toolbox, we have gas cans, and of course we have nitrous because that's necessary, and then a welder. And unfortunately, how hard it is to mount this air compressor on here, it does work, but I can't change the batteries without taking it off. What's that? Oh, apparently I broke it too. Oh, cool. But it does.
I thought something was gonna blow up.
Nope. It's got a functioning air compressor.
That's really cool.
But I can't change the batteries because the batteries are inside of it. And I screwed it into it onto the bed. And then I welded a box over it, so I can't change the batteries.
What happens when they die?
Then it's no longer a functioning air compressor.
Okay, Josh says this thing.
The Bigfoot event.
The Bigfoot thing. 150 gate trail run with 3-man teams, no touch rules, scale buildings, bridges, caves. It's awesome.
Now, what are the requirements to get in? Like the requirements of the vehicle? Are there specific, like, is it a bring what you got, or is it regulated tire size, like the Sorger rules, I guess you would say? Because that's the biggest issue for me, is that I don't fit really into any competition rules, because they're either so pieced together with so many random parts that you can't tell what it actually was, or I built my own chassis, and so it doesn't fit into any rules. And all of mine are different wheelbases. Like, I don't think there's a single one here that has the same wheelbase as the other.
Josh says 10th scale anything.
10th scale anything? 3-man team, though. Me, you, and a goat?
I roll. We have animals that have to be taken care of, so I can't go with you.
Yeah, this one was my first like heavy custom build. This was the original tow vehicle as well.
Voodoo, what are you cooking? And Josh, yeah, we see your comments now. I don't know why they weren't popping up before. It does. It sounds like a really fun competition, Josh.
Yeah, especially if it's open. That's the biggest thing for me. Why I don't go to competitions is that if they're not open, I can't get into them.
It's right up Waffles alley. No rules, he says. Fun run.
I mean, I'm sorry. When in July, though? Because we have an off-road event that we're going to.
It's in Washington.
Yeah.
MM7 says you need to build a tuk-tuk each. I don't know what that is.
Tuk-tuk.
With 2 of them, you can have great fun racing them. They make 12th scale tuk-tuks. Where he's from.
The tuk-tuks are a little 3-wheeler motorcycle from India.
Okay.
So it's got a single wheel in the front and like a solid axle rear, and they're very known for tipping over.
Yeah, Aled says he thought that the Bigfoot event was Monster Truck smashing stuff. I thought it was a 1-to-1 thing too. Took me a minute.
No, it's an RC channel. I figured it was an RC run.
I didn't know that Bigfoot was an RC channel.
It's not an RC channel. We're on an RC channel.
But we were talking about 1-to-1 trucks when he talked about it. Or when he brought it up. I was confused. He wasn't. He
I
knew
was on board.
exactly what you were talking about.
I was on board the whole time.
Just me and Alan. Alan and I were the only ones that were confused. Oh, Josh says it doesn't. You don't have to bring your own team. You can be grouped with other people.
Ah. Then I'd have to teach him how to drive a 17-pound RC car.
Voodoo. Manicotti, love. 18th through the 20th. Yeah, we'll be in Hollister.
Yeah, we have an off-road event that we're going to. And renewing our vows.
Yes.
So I can't avoid it.
I think we've mentioned it before that we're celebrating our 10th wedding anniversary and this year, and we're going to
Hollister
Off-Road Park in Hollister, California. And for an off-road event with a women's group that I belong to and a ladies off-road group that Waffles gets to join in as an honorary lady for the weekend.
I'm there to help teach.
Yes, and you do a lovely job. That's why we love having you.
Yeah.
And then this is how you know you've married your soul partner, is we're going to renew our vows somewhere on some trail.
And then throw her in the mud. I mean, there won't be mud. It's Hollister.
Yeah, and it'll be hot. But we'll be busy that weekend.
Yeah, sorry. Jeremy, I honestly don't know. It has been a year and a half, almost 2 years since I built that thing. I probably have... Well, because I had to rebuild the bed 3 times. Who's this? Oh, okay. I had to rebuild the bed 3 times. So there was that. The frame, I'd say I probably have a good 20 plus hours into that thing, honestly, because it was my first big fab build.
Thanks, you guys.
Guy Martin, Piaggio Ape Racing. What's that?
MM7 said that we need to look up Guy Martin. I'm guessing Piaggio Ape Racing.
Now I need to know.
That's what you need to build. Fun to run.
Okay. I need to know what it is.
We are having several in the... I'm trying to get better at reading the chat so people who are not watching the lives know what's going on. Because the comments don't show up in the replay. So we're having several people who are wishing us happy anniversary. Oh. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, guys. Guy Martin. P-I-A.
Voodoo, if we had RCs at when we got married, I'm sure we didn't. We had little children around us, so we actually had normal ring bearers. But Voodoo said that he told his girlfriend that he had an idea about including one of his rigs in the wedding to carry the rings.
Nice. Full approval.
If we were exchanging new rings, I'm sure we would do that at the...
Yeah, we can't afford that. We own Toyotas. There's no rings exchange.
I looked up gifts, what do you gift your partner for a vow renewal? Or right? Isn't that what I said? Oh, yeah. And so it had different ideas of things. New rings was one of the ideas. And then a gift of a hobby or a gift associated with a hobby that you both enjoy was another suggestion. And so I said, sold. We have to get matching rock crawlers. Start looking on Marketplace.
See nothing wrong with this idea.
any more parking spots outside our house.
We have a front yard.
No.
Yes. Why just wash the cars there when we can store the cars there?
Voodoo, 10 years ago, I might have giggled too, but I think.
But see, hold on. She just laughed. She didn't flat out say no.
She didn't say no. It's very true.
Laugh means no, but it's a possibility. So you have to just think of the correct way to decorate it to make it cute. So if it's cutesy, then she'll allow it.
Yeah.
She didn't just stare at you, roll her eyes, and say, no, that's not happening.
It is unique, and it would be memorable.
Absolutely.
So,
have our vote. As long as nobody's bringing a dog. Because then the dog would chase the RC. But then it would be a great YouTube video.
Yeah. So, it's got a lot of potential.
Yes.
We vote yes.
Fully agree. Thank you, everybody, for the 10 years. We appreciate it. We're excited.
Now, if you could figure out another, Andy says that the ring bearer is great, and then to figure out a flower girl rig as well. Ooh, with some kind of thing that could like throw out petals as it goes.
Okay, hear me out.
I'm sure there could be a servo situation that.
Hear me out. A flatbed with an airsoft gun, but shoots flowers somehow. Or you could do a flatbed with a bunch of Roman candles on it and just light them all and drive them through everybody.
No, honey, there's wedding dresses involved that will catch on fire.
They explode in the air. You're not aiming them at people. No, you're aiming them up.
No, veto on the pyrotechnics.
But this is Voodoo's wedding, not yours.
Voodoo, I'm telling you from a woman's perspective.
Don't listen to her.
No pyrotechnics that can catch dresses on fire.
Do it. But see, that's why you then get thrown into the mud. It puts the fire out.
Oh, he's not maybe getting married where there's mud. And Hollister has fire danger right now.
I didn't say for us. I know we can't do fireworks at Hollister.
You said that you were throwing me in the mud.
A ring from RC Parts.
Oh, Voodoo, that's great. Does she go and drive them with you? Voodoo says that she supports him in his hobby 100%. It's a bit big, honey.
Well, I never said I was good at sizing. But that's a beadlock ring. There is a ring.
Thanks.
I am a good husband.
Beautiful.
It's right.
It's beautiful.
Make it out of a spring? Kind of weird.
Yeah, Voodoo, that's great that she supports you.
Yeah, that's awesome. Now, what's her rig?
I like that, M7. The truck could shoot silly string instead of fire.
Silly string, yes. I could get on board with silly string.
Mm-hmm. Dude, yes.
Granted, I'm thinking about proposing to her on our 1-year anniversary. Oh, still hasn't even proposed.
Wow! Congratulations.
Do you take over?
What?
I don't know. I figured you were like, it's a guy about to propose. Don't most girls like want all the details?
I do want the details. Of course I want the details.
This sweet boat, man. I can't wait for them to see it.
Yeah, please tell us the details. I'm interested.
Details are needed.
1-year anniversary. Waffles proposed to me just about 1 year from when we started dating. Yeah. And it was a complete surprise. We were getting I wanted some pictures for our house because we just moved into this house. And I wanted some pictures with our dogs to like hang up on the wall, some family pictures. And got a photographer friend who was going to take the pictures, and they had it all planned out. We had this old vintage truck, and I had sewn this dress to wear. And so we got a lot of pictures of me saying, "Oh my God, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God." And then yes.
Yeah, it took her a while to say yes.
It didn't take me a while. I was just shocked.
That's how you're supposed to do it.
That's why it took me a little while.
You always got to keep them guessing.
So what's the plan?
Drive an RC car into the next room with a ring on it.
What's the plan?
And a Post-it note.
RC Granny says use a bearing case, Waffles. I don't know what that means.
Yeah, that's a good idea. I don't think I have any that are big. Oh, wait, no, I have X-Max bearings at work.
Oh, congratulations. AZ's been with the same lady since 1992.
Nice.
That's wonderful. What is your secret to a long, happy relationship?
And AZ signs off.
Voodoo said she wants to learn about the hobby. So big plus. I love that. Voodoo, where are you located? Now we're going to get personal.
I know a good RC channel that she can learn stuff on.
We're going to do some more driving videos too, because I enjoy driving them. It is a lot of fun.
I got to find a better spot.
Run, son. AZ. Oh, she has no idea.
Nice. He's already planning it. Get a photographer.
AZ is harassing him and saying, don't do it. But then he says, just kidding, go for it.
Yeah, happily married.
Yeah,
happily
wishing you the best of luck. Listen,
don't do it.
She sounds lovely. She sounds like she supports you in what you do. So do it. She'll say yes.
Ooh.
We want to know where you're from. We want to know what the plan is.
Hold on. Here's a good idea. Here's a good idea.
What we want to know.
Have her build her first RC. You get her all the parts. She builds it. Then in one of the boxes, like one of the tire boxes or whatever, put the ring in there.
Waffles is a big softie. He really is. He's very romantic. He's in his own way. And he's a very thoughtful guy.
Try to be.
Trying to figure out how to pop the question. That's a big thing. It is. There's so much pressure these days about how to and then there's pressure to be on Instagram and have pictures of things. Like if you didn't have a picture, it didn't happen. Just do it. Just be genuine to you. Just like with your RC channel. Just be yourself.
Yeah. I did it a very traditional way other than today's factor of having a photographer there. But it was a very traditional way. I asked your uncle, because your dad couldn't at the time.
Right.
Asked for permission first, behind her back, then proposed to her in just a normal way. But I had a photographer, but it wasn't like live streamed or anything like that, because it was 10 years ago. And 815, I did see you. Congratulations on 26 years.
Ooh, oh yeah, congratulations. AZ said that he could put the ring in the battery case and tell her it's the only charge you'll ever need. Now, you'll have to make it so she doesn't watch this channel for a while.
Yeah, don't let her watch this live. That's for sure.
Share the video.
Just if she says, "Ooh, I want to see that live," just be like, "Nope, delete."
No, you don't. You wouldn't be interested.
You wouldn't be interested in that. They talked about full-size cars.
Yeah, 26 years. What is your secret to happiness? MM7, same.
Long surface metal after 25 years.
Did you read MM7?
Yeah, that's what I just read.
The question between the answer the question and the time between the question and the answer has a sphincter factor that
It-
increases.
It does.
over
It'll
time.
it gets the nerves going. It really does.
It wasn't that long. It wasn't that long.
Yeah, until I kept telling you.
I honestly, I don't really remember. I was in shock. I was completely surprised. I did not see it coming at all. Oh, yeah. AZ says the secret to happiness is never lie, even when it hurts. Forgive fast because you. Oh. Forgive fast because you're. No, not ever. No. But yes, forgive fast and don't be scared. Okay. Voodoo's in Missouri. He's already working on the plan. Oh, pictures, the plan. We're already working on the plan. I don't know much about Missouri. Oh, see, Blue Dooley, love it. Blue Dooley proposed while they were out wheeling in the snow. Love.
That's pretty.
I'm really glad you didn't drop the ring in the snow because that would have been a disaster. What are you doing?
Doing my decking.
You're trying to be sneaky.
Yeah, about the rest of it. I'm not just gonna sit here though. It's RC car stuff.
815 says thank you. She hasn't offed me yet.
Hey,
I understand.
yeah, it's a good thing so far.
I understand. Especially with like so many ladies these days are into true crime shows.
They have the damn truth.
And we know a lot about, body disposal. I don't watch a lot of true crime, but I listen to a lot of like detective books and watch detective type shows. I like those.
Don't let her fool you guys. It's a lot of murder and how to hide the body things.
Well, it's fiction.
Yeah, it's fiction until it's my reality.
Now you're going to make them think that we're not happy.
Well, as everybody says, sometimes you have to have a backup plan. Apparently, you have a backup plan.
Cute. Voodoo says, I made her an aluminum ring from a bicycle part, and I'm thinking about using that. That's
That would
cute.
be cool.
It's cute if she's the kind of girl that appreciates those things. Like, I would have appreciated something like that.
Okay, maybe I should actually measure it this time. Yep. Proper measurements. Guessing. So this will be the only part of the boat that you guys get to see today.
Cyclone's got 22 years under a ball and chain. What's your secret, Cyclone?
The chain.
The ball. Voodoo says they talk about everything. Voodoo sounds wonderful. I'm really happy for you.
Quit making us look bad, dude.
We talk about everything.
I know. Okay. Now, let's see if I can do this.
Right? Breaking Bad's body disposal is the best. Aled, I watched Breaking Bad. Not like when it came out. I was watching it on Netflix. Actually, when he and I first were dating. And I get very involved in the shows that I'm watching. So, like, I like Grey's Anatomy. So I'm pretty sure that I could perform brain surgery. And then the Breaking Bad made me feel like I don't know, like I was very invested and felt like I was in some like cartel issue. I don't know how to describe it, but I was very nervous every time we passed by a chicken restaurant or a motorhome.
And then we bought a trailer.
Well, that was years later. Anyway, so yes, you could definitely dispose of his body that way. RC Granny says, don't get the goat and pig waffles.
Yeah, because that's how you get rid of me.
Right?
Yeah, that laugh doesn't help anything.
I've been the one saying no to the goat.
Yeah, but now you have a better reason to say yes to the goat.
AZ, AZ says that his wife really enjoys his original Star Trek edition.
Yeah, just like she
I
really
understand.
enjoyed my Star Wars collection.
So Waffles doesn't discriminate. He is a Star Wars, Star Trek dual fan. The Star Wars I can get on board with a little bit more than the Star Trek. I just don't. I have never been able to get into, but he loves all of them.
Yep. Love all of them. Don't worry. You got the good. Sorry. See? At that side too.
Papa, did you see his moment on the last video or your comment on the last video? Refresh the memory because I don't remember.
Who said what?
Papa Color. Yoji. Yeah.
You're further back than I am.
Yes, I am.
All right.
Yes, I listen to a lot of audiobooks. Voodoo, same. He says that his girl watches a lot of them, and if not, she listens to audiobooks. Sounds intelligent.
Or a pre-planner.
The proper measuring for the ring is to eyeball it.
Yeah, that's the hard part. Trying to figure out the ring size.
815 says the secret is that his wife is always right.
Well, every guy is fucking or losing their minds right now. But yet not a single one of them says a single word. Because truth. Well, this is turning out just horrible.
MM7 said that their wedding rings were handmade solid silver, also with a custom-made unicorn and necklace made from silver. His wife can't wear gold. Love it. That sounds beautiful.
Okay, there is the deck, maybe. Oh.
The light just got dark. Yeah, sorry, RC Granny. We'll lighten it back up. Hi, Sonic. Welcome. We're talking about proposals and weddings and murder. Not how to on all of it.
I don't know, some of you guys.
Oh, he wants to know your next project.
Next project is going to be for a car show in August. That is going to be I don't know how to spoil. It's not spoiling it on here, is it? No. It's going to be a camper. A motorhome, if you will.
Yeah, the theme of the of Toyota Fest this year is camping.
Yeah,
right?
Camping, outdoors.
So because where's your thing? So last year Waffles made
Good luck. It weighs a ton and it's got a trailer. Let's see if she can do it.
No. How do I undo? No. Okay. I can't. It's very heavy. I can't lift it up with like this. Anyway, so he made a 79 Land Cruiser thing. And we took it to RC Fest and didn't know that they were judging for RCs or that they had an award for RCs. And they hand out these little trophies for all of the different categories of things that they give awards for. And so Waffles was like driving around playing with some other RC and this, and all of a sudden heard his name over the loudspeaker, and he won first place of the RC competition. And
didn't even know that there was a competition.
No, there was one. And this is the truck that he took. So it's got like a roof rack and a light bar and a high lift jack. And then this is really cool. And these slide out. Are they on a battery?
What?
These things that slide out. Your little parts.
Oh, no, just the ice chest does.
So
it's been a while. Need to loosen them up. But the ice chest slides out just like RC Granny would know. Just like the
right, so he's got like a toolbox in there. This little crate had
spare oil
jugs. It's got some little tools. The ice chest slides in and out, kind of. It's got his fire extinguisher, his fuel cans, his little Max Tracks, some ammo cans back here. And then on the top, which you can't see, he's got like some solar panels.
They're actually real. They're not hooked up to anything, but they can be wired up to work.
And then there's a keg. You guys can't see it, but there's a keg on the back of it, on the tongue of the trailer. There's a toolbox, and then this is a tent, like a pop-out tent. It's got a little ladder that comes down.
I made the tray just like Australian style. I made the tray, but the body came with the bed. So I decided, well, I'm going to use the bed for this as a trailer.
And this opens up. Anyway, so this is what he made last year, and then unbeknownst to us, there was a competition. So the guys, of course, like everybody was gee-whizzed, and the people who put on the event said, please come back next year, and the theme is camping. So he's going to make something to go along with the camping.
Yeah, so I know you guys are all over the country, but if any of you are in the Sacramento Valley area, Toyota Fest, they will have an RC competition, and I'm trying to beat last year's winner, which was myself. Where are you at?
Okay, Papa color. I might be a little confused. You replied to my comment? I'll go back and look. Was it on this last video? Like the most recent one?
There it is.
Maybe I did look at it. Now it's starting to sound familiar that you gave the link. I'll go back and look. When is the goat merch coming out? Trust me, we're trying to figure out how to do it, like what to put on it. Good job, Voodoo. Voodoo already knows her ring size.
Show off.
AZ Writer says that, oh, Granny, spend my money already. Custom Waffles goat beard combs.
Goat beard what?
Combs. Like you need to have a beard comb. Frank did a camper trailer with that same stuff in it. A Breaking Bad camper.
Yeah, but the Breaking Bad camper would be that Winnebago that costs so much, but now everybody's doing them.
RC Granny says that you should make an Australian road train next year with 4 trailers.
I have thought about that a lot, RC Granny. I either wanted to do a American style heavy haul, like 9-axle with a Jeep and a trail or a tail, or just go full out and do like 4 trailers and go full Australian. Because luckily there's no steering wheel in the semi, so I can put it wherever I want, or it could be from whatever country that I want.
Easy Rider said very down under style topper. That was very sneaky, Cyclone. Cyclone had his mom take his lady out to get ring shopping to find out the size.
That's smart.
Even more with the Aussie warm beer. Yep. We watch a lot of off-road. Granny says that Tojo is an Aussie classic 4x4 truck with builder's tray.
Yeah.
And we watch a lot of like off-road, one-to-one off-road channels, YouTube
That are
channels,
in Australia.
that are from Australia. So he had this vision for a while on how he was going to make it.
Well, I had always wanted the 79 because I love the 79 and I'm jealous that we never got it. Well, this looks just as bad as the rest of the boat, so I think we're just gonna rock it and call it good.
I think it's fine.
Wood. There's one deck.
Super Tour.
Now I gotta figure out which side is which on this.
Voodoo's working on getting a welder so he can do more. RC Granny says, no, Bill, the beer has to be ice cold. Crikey, mate.
Yeah, can't have that warm beer crap. We're not in Britain. But how do you keep the beer cold when it's 9,000 degrees out there? Nope.
Yeah. AZ Rider says that he's thinking that Mr. Waffle needs to have a trailer at RC events. He did. He took a van last time and filled it up with RCs for the RC event.
He's talking about like having an RC event where it's just like everybody bring your trailers kind of thing.
Oh.
I would love that.
Misunderstood. That's fine.
I think that would be absolutely awesome. But trying to set up an event, that's where it gets hard.
Steven, yeah, we've watched Bleep and Jeep.
I already know what he's going to say. To make the
gooseneck.
Yeah, the gooseneck. That would.
Yep, that's exactly what he said.
I could do that. I mean,
was Bleep and Jeep the one that we just watched with those guys? Or is that a different
that
one?
was very descriptive.
No, the one that we just watched this weekend. Or maybe it was earlier in the week. With the brothers and the little.
No, that was Peck Brothers.
Peck Brothers.
No, Bleep and Jeep is definitely more down to earth, aka budget friendly. Peck Brothers have a lot of money.
Easy Raider says beer is best in someone else's hand. I prefer Captain and Cook. We'll leave all the drinking to you fellas.
Yep. I'll have a nice cold soda.
Bleep and Jeep used to have an SCX10 on his channel.
Yeah, and the most recent 24 hours of hell and back.
Uh-huh.
They had a rift. Remember the RC challenge that they had to do, the hill climb?
Yeah.
In the very beginning?
Yeah.
That was axial rift. It was an RC car. They had an RC car.
Wasn't that one? No.
No, they had, it was like a buggy.
Somebody else had one on one of the 24-hour hell and backs. They had one of your little Renegade Jeep.
Oh yeah, he did have, one of them did have that, yeah.
Stephen wants you make a scale gooseneck trailer.
I have one. Give me a second. Attempting vinyl, which never goes well for me, so just give me a second here.
AZ, are you talking about Bleepin' Jeep? It says his first 2 years of videos are very helpful to new Jeepers. I wouldn't know. I drive Toyotas.
Pretentious must? Jesus.
I like watching them all. I love watching those. The Hell and Back challenges are super cool. I love buggies. Like the tube chassis buggies are so cool. It's just vinyl wrapping stuff. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, attempting to
Do you watch Crawler Canyon?
I watched a few of them.
He's in SoCal. You should collab. Is he a full size thing or a
no, Crawler Canyon is, I believe, yeah, it's RC. I think he's way bigger than I am, though. Oh no.
The big channel. That's cool.
I am not good at this.
Yet.
I have to do a whole car. How am I going to?
I'm not doing a whole car. One, the vinyl is very wrinkly.
And very old.
And two, you're doing it on a painted surface that is not smooth.
Ooh, that's better.
Did you clean it?
No.
With the, see? All of the things that it says to do in the vinyl wrap videos you've done. So, you get the results. And I haven't ever seen any of them. Well, that's a lie. I watched one yesterday where he used a heat gun like you're using it, but that was the very first one I ever saw you use a heat gun like that. And you don't have the glove or the scraper. And these guys have told you to use soap before, and you're not doing that. Or Windex or something like that.
Soapy water. So. Yes, I'm doing everything wrong. Thank you for pointing out my flaws.
You just said you're horrible at it. I'm not pointing out your flaws. I'm just saying
there's a reason behind it. You suck. This has got stuff going on it, so not overly concerned. Ooh, that helped. That came out good.
Beamer Pat.
Now
I saw you had a comment before. I meant to say hi, welcome. Beamer Pat says, do you watch Flex, Rocks, and Rollovers?
Rollovers? That's 24 hours hell back.
Oh, yes, we watch that. We like it.
Yeah, his new Jeep is going to be pretty cool. I hope he doesn't put another Hemi in it, that's for sure.
RC Granny says that you need a GoFundMe page for your Jeep. We'll get one eventually, RC Granny.
Eventually, we will.
Like I said, we just don't have parking spots right now. But the other two trucks, after the vinyl wrap, there's not much more to do on them. So,
well, except for the solid axle swap in 40s.
We're not going to do that.
But
we're going to save it for the Jeep.
Okay, then I can do solid axles in 40s.
Well, solid axles.
1 tons in 40s. because they'll already have solid axles.
That's why I said you can have solid axles on them.
Yeah, well, you'll learn real quick why the Dana 35s are not exactly known for their robustness.
I don't have $10,000 for axles.
No, see, that's why we do it the right way. We buy a shitty old truck and take the axles off of it.
Stop it with the
Sorry.
language.
Sorry. Now you know why I do so much editing in my videos.
Use a paint roller or a kitchen scraper. I have a paint roller. I have a little one.
Yeah. Now you start throwing out suggestions when I'm almost
I
done.
think they didn't know what you were doing, and they didn't know that we were open to suggesting until I started saying things. Double-sided tape to hold it to the bench so that it doesn't slide around, RC Green says. Spraying some soapy water on it would make it easier. I'm telling you. Andy, he used a credit card on one other vinyl project that he did. So he does know.
I do know how to do it. I'm just trying to do it like this for some reason.
Frank's on your team. Frank says, "You're doing fine, man. You just do you." I love you, Frank.
Thank you, Frank.
Thanks, Frank.
Okay.
That
stuff.
I agree, RC Granny. We definitely need a farm property so that we can have more cars.
Yep.
Frank says that he has a Jeep with solid axles and 33s. What kind of Jeep do you have?
How much?
We're looking for an older Cherokee, like one of the 90s.
Or the 2000s. It all just depends on price.
Okay. And we have 33s on the Tacoma.
Yeah.
Right? Mm-hmm. More cars. Yes. Granny. No goats and no pigs. I'm not dealing with that. We get very attached to our animals. And I don't know how to raise goats and pigs. I barely know how to, well, I don't know how to raise cats. And I'm calling the vet constantly about my cats. Dogs, fine. I understand. I'm calling them constantly about the dogs too, but
that's because they're all old and falling apart.
Yes. True story. And hungry. Because it's fine.
We're getting somewhere. We're getting somewhere.
Andy says, let's see if it fits. Okay, let's see if it fits now. For the farm in the future. Damien says that thanks for sharing his Dodge in the viewers' rides.
No problem. I like the multiple wheels. It was the like swamper ones that I really liked. I think they looked really good on that thing. And he did a really great job with that whole build too. I really liked it. I liked everybody's.
Beamer Pat says we need to look for a CJ7.
I am 6'3". We are not looking for a CJ7.
Frank says that he has a 2016 Jeep Wrangler, the Willys edition.
Okay.
Fancy.
All right. I declare this good enough for what it's going on.
Looks great. Looks great. Did Alex ever come back in? Because I didn't see Deb join the chat. I'm just curious how he's doing.
Yeah, I hope he's doing okay. When I talked to him yesterday, he said he was okay. Yeah, this is just Who knows? This may help with waterproofing it.
Yeah, RC Granny Alad's Jeep build was great too.
Yeah. For stick welding, for any welding, doesn't matter. It was a good looking
It was
build.
great. Gene Edwards says that he has a red cat Jeep.
There you go. That.
Yeah, RC Granny definitely has quite the collection. We love seeing it.
Yep. Yep. If anything, it gives it like a wood grain texture. So,
right?
I'll take it.
Love.
There you go. That's the only part of the boat you get to see. Oh, there's my trash can. It's right next to the boat. Don't worry, the video will be out on Friday.
Are you gonna include this in the video?
Yeah.
Or you have to film the ending of it?
Yeah, I need to, now that I've done this, I have to mount the stuff that goes onto this. And then I'll finish the trailer off camera because, well, I already made the trailer.
Finished it.
Yeah. It's just going to be painted black. But I can start putting the boat back together at least. It looks sweet, guys, just so you know. I'm very happy with how it came out. But I'm happy with all the stuff, how it comes out, because as long as it works, I'm happy.
RC Granny says that he'll get some bigger cars out for the next viewers video. Hey, Don, what's up?
Jeremy. The land of my home people. Both sides of my family are from Germany.
Thanks. We appreciate you watching.
Okay. Lost track of how many 24s and 18s I have. Yeah, you have a lot of them. That's how many you have.
Mm. The wood grain looks great, Alex said.
Yeah, on camera, it looks really good.
That's what counts.
Yep, that's all that counts. This is YouTube magic. You see how beautiful this looks? Just remember that. I won't hold it like, see, right there, then it looks bad. But from here, it looks amazing.
It still look good there.
Not up close, it doesn't. Why is this lifting up? Oh, because of my bad paint job. That's why. Allow me to fix that.
Andy has over 40 1/4 scales.
Dang.
Yeah. Mostly FCX24s, he said.
There we go.
Voodoo said that he sent a picture of his rat rod themed tow truck body. Can't wait to see it, Voodoo.
I just super glued myself. But hey, now it's not lifting
Fixed
anymore.
Good job.
Science.
Good job. All right. So we went through some of the cars today. You fixed Tom's car. It's running again.
Yep.
You
Did some of the boat.
did some of the boat.
And I think I'm going to start collecting parts for you to build a piece together.
Yeah, that might be fun. I think so.
At least for the lives.
Yeah. It's a great idea. I can't remember whose idea it was, but that's a great idea. Thank you.
Yeah, I think a piece together. You'll just have to, well, we could do that Forerunner body. It's the only other one that's left.
The new one?
No, the,
Oh, the first gen?
yeah.
Yeah. I am down with that. Is it a hard body or is it like one of those?
No, I think it's a Lexan.
Love.
All right, guys. Well, we are going to call it for this live. We got to go feed animals, and I have to finish the video for the boat. So you have an inside scoop of just some wood. That's all you get.
You need some more glue.
Dagnabbit. Where's the glue? Okay. Oh, sorry.
Yes, we so appreciate all of you
Yes, thank you all for coming
on the live. Remember, next weekend, no live.
And no live next weekend. I will be in Oregon at the Gambler.
But the following week video, you'll get to see the Previa in its full glory and some
footage of
it. Waffles is taking some of the
yeah, I'm taking
cars with him.
2 crawlers. I don't know which ones yet, but 2 crawlers and the X-Max. Because I want to race the X-Max against the Previa, aka beat the Previa. Because I'm pretty sure the Mercedes crawler could beat the Previa. But so next week's video, or this coming week video, will be the boat. And then after that will be the Gambler 500 and all the stuff we get into there.
Dawn, we're so proud of you for getting a welder and learning how to weld and build things. That's awesome. That's the whole point of the channel, is to encourage people. AZ, the goat will get fed. I'm just show them Pancake is still okay. He's still fine.
Slightly deformed, but still okay.
I won't be touching.
You are not allowed to touch Pancakes ever again.
Pancake goat again.
Gonna have to figure out some clothes for him.
Right. Everybody have a good night. Thank you, Voodoo. Thanks for being so active in the chat, you guys.
Yes.
The lives are super fun because we can talk with you all and respond. And
yeah, so no live next week, but the following live I'll start getting some parts for her to start building her very own She Built It RC 10 scale.
Peace and chicken grease, Andy.
Yes, thank you. All right, guys, everybody have a good night, and RC Granny have a good day. Show off. All right, guys, have a good one.